I'm Handy Friedman, and this is segment 25 of My Heart on My Sleeve. I know this entry may seem a bit out there, but given that depression has been holding me in its grip, this is a rebellion of sorts. It's my way of telling depression that I'm not cowed by it. I mean, at least not entirely. I'm still feisty, and I do dare to poke fun at it. I'm calling this entry a seriously satirical take on the inherent unfairness of depression. I know, it's a mouthful, but very apt. Here goes. Fascinating things, pendulums. Have you ever watched one swing? It's mesmerizing, hypnotic, really. If you still your mind and observe with single-minded focus, you'll find that your heartbeat becomes synced with the movement of that pendulum. That's all good and well for the observer. Have you ever tried being that pendulum? The pendulum and I are currently one and the same, albeit not by choice. I wasn't even consulted about the decision, was thrust into servitude, without as much as a "do you mind" or "would you be so kind?" If you must know, the experience isn't all that grand from this side of the fence. Let's just say that it isn't for the faint of heart, which begs the question, what would possess anyone to cast me in this role? Every time I swing left, I feel pathetically weak, and am overcome by melancholy musings and woebegone wails. I'll grant that right swings are nominally better, and I do get to experience something akin to hope and resilience, but they are maddeningly short-lived. To you, in your role as an observer, the swings may appear equally timed, but that's just an illusion, created to befuddle your senses. You see, it's a conspiracy by the Council of Gloom and Doom to delude the masses into thinking that there's a balance between joy and sadness, and thereby thwart any thoughts of rescuing those forced to become pendulums. Time runs differently on the opposing sides, with the right side moving at the speed of light, and the left forced to meander at the speed of snails in cement. This missive contains classified information and poses great danger to myself as its author and to any recipients who encounter this desperate plea for help. Proceed with caution, but I would be most grateful if you could find it in your heart to inform the public about the suffering of pendulums. Perhaps some brave souls and kind hearts can find a way to help a long-suffering being such as myself. Joy should not be limited to the powerful and should not be under any person's or body's control. Perhaps someday joy will be as free and bountiful as air, water, earth, which isn't all that bountiful necessarily either, but okay. Until that happy day dawns, I remain, yours truly, Handy Friedman, Enslaved Pendulum.